You are now tuned into Black on Black Prime.
Disclaimer, like I said, every fucking episode, we don't care if we liked it or not. We still watch your shit, and congratulations to you. We support you, and shout outs to you, nigga, because you made it. We don't know you. We're watching this. Your movie, anybody around the world can watch your shit. You made it, my nigga. You famous. You good.
Just like always, if you didn't ask for our opinion, we didn't ask you to listen to it. So, sorry.
Click and turn it off. Yeah, real quick. So we think these niggas gonna go to jail. All right, tap in and subscribe.
Credits. They rolling.
What we calling this one? Are we gonna call it something? Or it's just gonna be it is what it is?
I feel like when we try to call stuff something, if anything, it's gonna throw off our title that we want to push, which is Black on Black Crime. So I feel like we had
right
move, we had Out of Left Field, and it's just like when somebody come in and see, they be like, "Oh, that's that Out of Left Field shit." I'm like, Black on Black Prime predictions, if anything. Black on Black Prime predictions.
Black on Black Prime show predictions. BMF is back. We don't got no other shows to watch weekly, so we just gonna do the mainstream shit. So what if you don't like it? Because we know y'all watching it too. You act all cool. Y'all watching it too.
Yeah.
But anyways, this season, so the first episode, what did throw me off? Do you remember Lamar getting shot like that in the first season?
Shot like what? Shot like
he got shot by Meech.
Yeah, I know he got shot for sure.
I just, for some reason, I did not remember that scene. I remember the girl getting shot, but not him. But anyways, so I don't remember Lamar getting shot. I remember the girl getting shot though for some reason.
Kato. Yeah, she was. Well, see now, like I haven't went back and watched the full first season. It's been a minute, so it's like I had to forget. I forgot that the cop is on what's his name's head.
Right.
He's trying to pin the murder of that cop. I didn't remember that the cop kind of had old boy like in a chokehold with that information about the cop and Kato.
Yeah, I didn't remember that either.
So when he rolled up on him, I'm like, damn, like I thought this was gonna be like Meech's right hand or whatever, like he said. But I was like, when he went home, and I'm like, okay, well, shit, never mind. The nigga about to an informant. Well, he's
right.
That's my prediction. Like right now, I feel like he's torn in between, like his boy and then being an informant. Like, he don't know what he want to do yet. I don't think he want to tell or is going to tell, but I think that Meech is gonna find out that he's been cooperating in some type of way. And
right, and you know what's funny now that you're saying that, I vaguely remember for a while dude was like missing. Remember he was like they couldn't find him for hella long, and then he just kind of popped back up and they're like, what you doing? He was like, I was taking care of my mom, but they never explained what he was doing.
Yeah,
so I'm wondering if that's what he was doing. Was he with the cops that time?
It's possible. I just have a feeling. I just have a bad feeling about his character now. Like I don't, it's like I know Terry is at some point going to come back. Another Terry that we reviewing. I know he's going to come back and get back into the drug game. You know what I mean? Just the fact that he's not making a lot of money, and pretty much his mom and girlfriend, tried to pull a fast one on him by, trying to get that nigga out the game. So I feel like he's going to go back to in the game with Meech. And old boy, I forgot his name, but the one that's supposed to be Meech's new right hand is going to get caught up. Not snitching, but, possibly, you know how it is in like these hood movies or whatever. You ain't got to technically be snitching. If niggas see you with, the law, you done. You out.
And you ain't say nothing. So they picked you up a long time ago, but you ain't say nothing.
So I was like, I feel like he's going to get killed. I don't know about soon, but it's coming. And I feel like, and I also feel like, this whole 5 Boys and 12th Street, I don't think that's gonna last either. I think that
it's not gonna work.
I think as 2 different families, I think they're gonna have a lot of trouble trying to get along in that circle. BMF
and the other dude ain't going about him each. Like nigga, he running his own organization,
right? You saw them as they were toasting, and then everybody was just kind of like, okay, that's a lot of money, but like I don't like none of these niggas in here, man.
I don't trust none of these niggas. Right. What else did I had a what was I thinking about? Lamar waking up. He's not gonna work with the police.
No, I don't think he is either. But I think that there's gonna be. I think he's gonna use the police to his advantage to get close to Meech and like either get Meech up out of here real quick, which is not gonna happen because it's a Meech's show, or
Right.
he gonna try to be like, hey man, since all his boys is with Meech now, he might be like, man, like shit, I'm trying to be on, like fuck all that shit that happened. You know what I
Right.
mean? Just to try to get him to trust him. You know what I mean? And yeah, it's hard. It's hard to tell where he's gonna come from because he's a crazy nigga. Like, it's not like
Right. It is, and it's hard to predict because niggas are so invested in the BMF life, like regular niggas like us that never sold drugs, but they worship these niggas. So everything we're predicting right now, they probably already know what really happened.
Yeah.
So they probably like, no, they ain't doing no. Meech is the real. Okay, we just predicted for a show. We are not from Detroit or none of that shit. We didn't grow up throwing money and popping bottles with these niggas, so we don't know these niggas or worship these niggas. All we doing is giving predictions.
I did grow up popping bottles though.
Yeah, you was popping soda bottles.
No,
But you know how these niggas worship these niggas like.
Yeah, I feel it. I always, yeah. If it wasn't for YouTube and Netflix documentaries, I wouldn't know shit about these niggas. But
yeah, even with that, I don't know enough.
Right. I know that they got caught up. I know that they still locked up, or one of them still. I know Meech is locked up for sure. But as far as the show, the series goes, like I was into it or whatever. I thought that it was like, pretty good acting in there from the full cast.
From who?
The full cast. Like I thought even Meech, even Meech, like the fact that this is his first time acting, I don't feel like he's doing a bad job. You must think differently.
Well, so you know what, and I excuse it for that though, because this is literally his first thing he ever acted in, and I will say in this first episode you can see he's growing.
Yeah, like
because that whole first season, it was like his acting was all what he's saying in his face. Everything else, like his whole body, his neck would be like this, nigga. Like,
I think he's trying to like, because you think about it, right? If you were I don't know if he was in a household with his dad growing up, but he's technically trying to be his dad. You know what I mean? So it's not like he has to act like somebody he never met. Like this is somebody, like it's almost in you to be that person that, you know what I mean, is your father. So it's like he's probably trying to mimic the expressions and the hand gestures that his dad would do. And you know what I mean, depending on who you ask, you know what I mean? Because if you know Meech, right? Like they be like, nigga, that nigga act just like that's how Meech act. That's how Meech hang his his head over when he talking. You know what I mean?
Right. And literally, I said I don't know nothing about.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like he could be acting on that nigga's. He could be dead on who he is. You know what I mean? Because you know niggas in real life that they're pretty much their real life is an act. You know what I mean? Like these niggas, like they. Like you would think they in the movie.
Real life
like,
character.
Nigga, why are you acting like? Well, you know what I mean? Like niggas is just extra out all the time and super hand gestures. Like they are trying to be a character. You know what I mean?
Right. It's like when we were talking about Jungle Juice, how we were saying like we're glad they didn't do the extra. Where you from? Cause like the extra LA, like if they do an Oakland, they'd be like, yeah, bro, yada, yada. It'll be like, calm down. You know what I mean? Like but it's niggas in real life who really like do that. Who just literally be on like that. Calm down.
Yeah, I be thinking them niggas.
So you could be right.
I think these niggas is like super fake when I hear it, but it's just like, damn, like you got to do that all day. So it's got to be you.
Oh,
gotta be you, because especially if I ain't never seen nothing different. It's just like, yeah, that's that nigga. He's just a goofball. But yeah, I didn't really see. Usually when I see bad acting, like I can't watch it. So you know me, like when it comes to that, so it's like he didn't do a bad enough job to people like, yeah, I'm not watching this shit, man. This shit weak.
Right? He ain't I'll never say he's a terrible actor. It's just noticeable. Like it's very noticeable, especially at first season. Like I would notice it'll be certain things like he can't change his emotion. You know what I mean? Like so like the first season when he's sitting with the girl they kidnapped, and he's talking to her about the ice cream, it literally don't like. He's like, yeah, I'll get you some ice cream. Don't you like ice cream? It's like I don't know if he is. You could tell he's new, I guess. Basically,
I got a question. Do you feel like actors that have to play like a gangster role or a hardcore role, do you feel like that's easier than playing like, you know, maybe like a regular stand-up guy or a sensitive person? Do you feel like being a hardcore nigga is the easiest part of acting? Like if you had a hardcore role, do you feel like that's easy?
oh shit. Wait, what kind of? Because you know it's different levels to the gangster. So you got the serious gangster, you got the wild out. This nigga crazy gangster.
Let's just say it's like serious gangster, like, you know, not too wild, but like maybe let's say like a Omar Gooding and Baby Boy, like that type of acting. Like it's kind of
Right.
extra, but it's like, you know, that nigga's serious.
Right. So you saying, do I think that's easier or
Do you
the?
feel like as an if an actor has to play that role, like remember when like Denzel had to play what's his nigga's name, Alonzo, like he played kind of
Right.
like a hoodish type of role, and
Mm.
you know, I feel like Tyrese was himself in Baby Boy. It's kind of hard to say he had to play a hard role, but like Omar
Right.
Gooding and then like O-Dog.
You're saying comparing the two worlds, because we have examples of them doing two different things.
We do. I'm just saying, do you feel like it's easy to play that role? Because it's like it seems like when I see people play this is where my point is or whatever. It seems like when I see people play those gangster roles, like they do a good job. You know what I mean? And they not good people. So it's just like, is that just easy to be like even in the, you ever seen what was that? What's that fucking show? Like you ever seen All American?
I will watch the first two seasons.
Okay, so it's just like, you know, the niggas that's in there or whatever. Like these niggas is Disneyland actor. I mean Disney World actors or whatever. And niggas be coming in there playing like they LA niggas, and they don't seem like it's not unrealistic. Like, okay, that nigga's not from LA. Like you can tell, but these niggas, they seem pretty good. Like, I was like, I'm thinking in my head, like, is this shit just easy? Is it easy just to play a hard?
I don't think it's I don't think it's easy. Like, okay, so even with Omar Gooding, he talked about the training he had to do that. Like, cause he came from fucking Wild and Crazy Kids, Nickelodeon.
Right.
So for him to do that, he said he had to literally go through training around gangster niggas, like just to get the mannerism. Right. I think where they fuck up is if they pull somebody in that don't know what they're doing and they're trying to be that what they don't know.
Right.
So I think that's with any acting, though. I don't even think it's just that. I think it's any type. If you give somebody a type of role that's not them, like if you don't say be you in this movie, then you literally have to go learn how to be something else. You can't just turn it on, man. You gotta know what you're doing.
Yeah, I thought that.
So I think with Meech, I don't think I think it's more so what you saying, if somebody told me to act like my brother who I've been around my whole life, I'm going to act like my brother who I've been around my whole life. So it's like, for me, I don't know who Meech is. I don't know who Big Meech is like that. So when I'm watching him act, I'm like, this shit look weird as fuck. But then he could be, like you said, the niggas around him was like, oh man, that nigga acting just like his daddy was. So it could be that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I figured that.
And it's funny because I'm not even with you saying that. He was in he was also in he made an appearance in what's the HBO show with Zendaya.
I have no idea.
You know what I'm talking? You never seen that one? With Zendaya. The people out there know what I'm talking about. But he made an appearance and he wasn't acting like that. He was just a regular nigga at the party.
Okay, yeah.
So even what you're saying, so now I get it. So maybe that is what it is. Maybe it's the pressure of trying to be who he saw through his life.
Yeah. But as far as the this episode went, right? Like it opened a lot of things up to where I'm just like, I'm curious about his relationship with the Shine character. I think his name was Shine, the nigga that he kept trying to get the work from, like his new plug. What's his name? Shine?
Oh, his name was K9.
I said Shine. I think I was thinking K Shine, the rapper.
K Shine.
Yeah. So I'm curious to see how that works. You know what I mean? You got this nigga that he about to start getting work from. This nigga don't seem like he planned. He didn't cut off a female's lips and shit. I guess I'm just a different nigga when it comes to certain things, because there is no way. Like if I wanted to sell drugs, right? Because I'm like, okay, this is a lucrative situation. I can get paid selling dope or whatever. And the nigga was just like, hey, you can work with me, but if you mess up, I'm gonna kill you. And then you show me some lips of a person that you cut off. I don't know if I could just be like, all right, like I'm down with that. Like, like at work or whatever. Like you go to your regular job and you mess up. He's like, you get a warning. You know what I mean? They might they might write you up a little bit. But it's like, I don't know if I could go into a situation knowing that, I'm in a situation where motherfuckers steal, people
Right.
snitching, people be using the wrong information. Somebody could just tell that nigga K9 that, oh, I saw a nigga Meech walk across from the police station. I could be just crossing the street.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
So
right.
like now I gotta explain to this nigga like I'm a kid. Like, nah, nigga, I didn't. I don't want my lips cut off. So it's like I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just a different type of nigga. There's no way I could get into that business knowing that there's no way to be perfect.
Yeah, and I feel it because I damn sure wouldn't do it either. But it's like Meech is calculated. He calculated enough to know the consequences. Like because he damn near got the same rules on his side too. He ain't cutting off lips, but it's like, nigga, if you fuck up, I'm gonna kill you. So you gotta weigh that shit out. What is it worth to you?
Yeah.
Me, literally, no, nigga. I don't.
Ain't no money worth me getting sliced up over a mistake. I mean, there's no way.
But that comes with the worship of these type of people. Like people that worship them are the ones who wouldn't make that decision. They like the outcome they got. They like seeing that they got rich. So it's like, I worship him. He a real nigga, but you wouldn't do the same shit. You know what I mean? Because imagine how many other niggas he told that, like, nigga, you fuck me up, I'm gonna kill you. Them niggas is dead.
That's what I want to know. I want to, like, if I go into an interview, I'm just like, so how many workers did you have at some point? Like, what did you start off with? Just like, shit, nigga, we have 40 soldiers. How many now? 10. I'm like, yeah, I don't like those odds. I think I'm gonna find work elsewhere. It's dope. You can find dope somewhere.
You can imagine. Big L was a big deal.
Man.
This nigga got cut close enough to cut her lips off.
That's wild. Yeah, like I was like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, man, ain't no way. The only plug that I ever liked in a movie where I'm just like, I feel like I could work with that plug if I was a dope dealer because it seemed like he was a cool nigga. Is Lulu from Paid in Full. Get that nigga to work, and he didn't say like, nigga, I'm gonna kill you if you fuck up. He was just like, yeah, take your friend to a movie. Man, you keep that. I mean, nigga introduced him to the big plug and shit like that. Them niggas was just, they wasn't even really that intimidating.
Nah, I ain't fucking with Lulu. That nigga got killed instantly. But
he got killed because he got killed probably over some jealousy shit. You know what I mean? Like, niggas.
But what I'm saying is he got killed, and now you got to go to the niggas that killed him.
Do you think that Lulu's plug killed him? I feel like Lulu just got killed on some random robbery shit.
Nah, I think Lulu's plug got killed because of the reaction when he showed up with Lulu's shit.
Who showed up with Lulu's shit?
Not Mitch, not what the fuck is his name? From Paid in Full.
About
when he showed up to the Connect with all Lulu's shit, their reaction wasn't like, Lulu dead? They was just like, yeah, so.
I mean, I feel like as a, I ain't in the game, so I don't know. But I feel like when you lose somebody, it just don't matter no more. It's like, shit, we lose niggas die every day, B. Because I feel like if they would have killed Lulu, like they wouldn't even put the old black boy on. It was like, man, shit, nigga, you worked for Lulu. We wouldn't fucking with him no more because shit. Who he was, like, we don't fuck with you either. Like, nigga, you coming in here with diamonds? You take these diamonds and roll.
But okay, so I'm saying, and I want to go rewatch it just so I know. He literally took the shit when he found Lulu. He took all the shit directly to them, right? They didn't even know Lulu was dead. Supposedly, if they didn't kill him,
they were just like, oh.
That's what I'm saying. So it ain't.
I never looked at it as they killed Lulu. I always felt like they just lost a soldier. Like Lulu was just another nigga.
Hell no.
Just another nigga.
Hell no. It's just what I'm saying is that the reaction was like, nigga, yeah, we know he did. It wasn't like I don't know, when you kill a nigga that's connected like that, it seems like the reaction will be a little bigger.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think drug.
But the only connect I trust, nigga, is what's his name from Snowfall, because he's connected to the authorities, and I can't go to jail.
Oh, you talking about the white dude? Yeah, I don't trust that nigga at all.
I don't, but you know he needs you, and you ain't going to jail up until this last
I be
season.
feeling like that nigga gonna sell Franklin out for a fucking turkey sandwich sometime. Nigga, like the way he be moving, I was like, that shit coming back too. Snowfall. So yeah, we got to definitely do that one. But moving on to predictions. This is what this is. We diving in personal stories about drug dealing that we don't do.
We've never done.
I gave somebody some aspirin one time, because their head was hurting. That was about it. That was my move.
Hey, did you sell it to him?
I just, the first hit's for free. The next one. The next hit, then you gotta have 20, G.
No. Next one, they say it's the new shit that niggas selling their mama for this ibuprofen.
Selling their mamas. But
niggas selling their mamas.
My predictions for this, right, is I feel like Lamar's gonna try to, become affiliated again with Meech, because he got like a new plug and money, and it's gonna work to his advantage, but he's still gonna be trying to fuck Meek in the long run. You know what I mean? Like the long game is to either kill Meek. I said Meek. Meech.
Nigga, keep calling him Meek. I'm listening to you call him that too.
Not Meek Mill. Yeah. Either get close to Meech to kill him, or get close enough to where he can shit. He using them to get the money or whatever. You know what I mean? As far as T goes, he's definitely gonna get back. Everybody knows he coming back. Like there's no way he gonna end up.
That's how the episode started.
Right. He about to start dating Lala at some point, even though she married, because she came in with her little entrance. She and everything. Yeah, I feel like this season is going to be a lot of betrayal. Not a lot of people are going to get killed in that crew, because they've tried to put two crews together, and they're not going to be just friends overnight. You know what I mean? So there's going to be a lot of that, and yeah, I mean, but I'm looking forward to seeing how it plays out this time or whatever. I did like the first episode, so I'm committed.
My prediction is Lamar the cops gonna try to fuck with him. He ain't gonna fuck with them, but he gonna start doing that creep around shit, and he gonna come up through Dark Dude, the one that's leading the other crew. I feel like he gonna pull a pop up on him on some threatening, like, nigga, you better get me in, like in the back door type shit.
You can't stop the rain.
So I feel like that's the angle it's gonna take with that. I feel like the daddy gonna fucking leave, because the mama is tired. The mama want that drug money. Like I can see it in her face. She want it. Like she's sick of this shit. When I saw that Wendy's hat, I was like, nigga, she's tired.
Selling Frosties.
Yeah, I think the daddy, his hating ass, I think he gonna get tired of it. Either somebody's gonna leave that house. Either they gonna leave him in that house, or he's gonna leave that house for good this time.
Yeah.
So I see not just Terry coming back, but everybody coming back. Like, yeah, Meech, we're gonna live off the spoils of what you do. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Because don't nobody want to struggle.
After a while, as a parent, you got to realize your kid ain't shit, but I'm gonna get this money.
So buy daddy this Lac. If you're gonna do this, just get daddy a Cadillac. You know what I mean? If I can't stop you from getting rich doing this bullshit, get daddy a Cadillac, because they gonna come for me anyway. So it's gonna be a point where they can't get to you, they gonna get to me. Let me live it up there. Fuck it. If you can't listen to me,
real shit. We moving, first of all, because like if I know my son is out here in the streets and I can't stop him, right?
Right.
Somebody gonna come for me at some point, because he gonna fuck up. So I'm just like, son, since I can't stop you, I need you to put me and your mama up somewhere in another fucking country somewhere. You know what I mean? Like just buy us a little something in another country for now. Like, oh, I'm about to live in Mexico, whatever, just to get me up out of here. I don't want nobody looking for me.
Straight up. Like, I don't want you to do this. I don't agree with you doing this, but get daddy a Cadillac. Let us get the fuck up out of here.
Get daddy a Tesla.
I ain't want a Tesla. I just want a Cadillac. I just want a 2021 Cadillac. No rims. Just give me a Cadillac. Yeah, I'll leave you alone.
Right. But yeah. We're not gonna rate the show up until it's it's over, because you know they're building something right now. See, Leslie Jones is a new cop, well, in the future.
I'm wondering. That's okay. So that angle is confusing me when they do the present time reactions and then they flash back. So it's like, are they gonna push this show that far? You think?
They're gonna have to. If they want to do 5 or 6 seasons of the shit, you know what I mean? How long a nigga can be young? You know what I mean? I feel like they can make Meech. I said keep on saying Meech. Like they can make him look a little older. Because they already
he did the first time. Remember the very first episode of the show. It was him like present day.
So yeah, I think they're going to switch off at some point, but I don't know. You know what I mean? I can't really call it. They might just do flashes. I feel like this show is going to end in them going to jail, pretty much. I mean, everybody knows that. So they're just showing right now the come up.
Straight up.
And I'm still waiting on that. I mean, I guess it's still early, but I just feel like, man, like these niggas they did it so dope a whole season, and they still ain't got 2 pennies to rub together. I feel like they're still like drug nigga broke. It's like they I
don't think they just
what drug nigga broke is. I feel like drug nigga broke is where it's like, nigga, you could technically just work at In-N-Out Burger and make the same amount of money. I feel like that's drug dealer broke. It's like, nigga, like literally, like you take a penitentiary chance for minimum wage.
I don't think it's that only because of how they be shining, like the jewelry and shit. Like I don't think they that broke, but I don't think they get it like that.
Fake. Do Meech got a house or a home? Where he live at?
They don't ever show that.
So it's like T got 2 beds together in a mama's house, and they got 2 twin beds.
But he out of the game though. He out of the game.
If I get out of the game, you gotta have a little bit. I'm sure he had a little bit. Like, damn, my nigga, like you ain't got nothing. You out here. That nigga Terry Suits is crazy, by the way. Nigga, you see him walk out the bank with that fucking zoot suit. Nigga, I'm like, this nigga got shoulder pads in his suit. That was wild. I like Suits was crazy back then. Like, nigga.
But nah, so he don't got money because he left all the money with Meech. Like, I'm out. His daddy took his settlement, nigga. His daddy celebrating his son get shot in the eye and he got paid for it.
Yeah.
So he don't got no money.
I'm tired of seeing Meech at the record store, my nigga. I was like, where's your house at, man? This nigga he got a Benz, but you know what I mean? I just don't. It don't seem like he's there yet. Which that's why I call him like drug nigga broke.
I don't think he's that broke though. I really don't think he's that broke. I don't think, like I said, I don't think he's getting it yet. But I don't think he's that broke.
Yeah.
Because that nigga threw all that money in that in that cash.
Broke ass nigga. Oh, this nigga can get that nigga $50 in ones.
Oh no, man! I think he was able to try to slide his mama $100 like it was nothing, and that was it. So he had money.
$100 ain't nothing, and you know it. I'd have been
back then. I was
his mama. I'd have been like, $100, nigga. You out here you about to lose your life over 100?
The rent was only $600.
Hey, nigga, mama got to get a pair of new shoes. Mama gonna take that money though. You right about that. That shit coming, and dad gonna be just like, "Where you get this?" She gonna have like a new purse or something. Where you get this? I saved up, bitch.
No, you gonna catch her at that damn steakhouse. Like, what you doing here? I told you I was gonna take you when I get it.
I swear he the type of nigga to flush money. He just like, where's the money I had? I flushed it. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you, man? Anyway,
I ain't never seen a daddy hate so tough. If you gonna leave, just leave, nigga. Like, why you keep showing up?
That nigga hating ass daddy and everything he played. Remember that nigga was at what was that shit called? What was that show that Lincoln Heights he was in?
Hey, that was a good ass show too. He wasn't hating. He was trying to take care of everybody.
Yeah, that nigga was a hating ass. He was a cop, right?
Yeah.
Hating on everything his kids did. What? Nah.
Hey, 50 Cent couldn't stand his ass and Get Rich or Die Trying.
Yeah. That nigga was, what was that nigga's name in Get Rich or Die Trying?
They got them goatee. What was his name?
Yeah, I forgot that nigga's name, but yeah. They
I don't really
did that nigga wrong. Lee Bob fucked your bitch.
You mad because he fucked your bitch, nigga? That nigga was taking his goat.
That nigga can't get a break in any movie.
Oh my God. Yeah, anyway, so we'll be back for the next episode. That's our prediction so far.
Subscribe, follow us, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Yeah, listen everywhere though.
Yep.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube and Spotify and follow us on IG and TikTok.